So I moved to Malmo in 2019 June. Before that, I was living in Khansa with my family from 2008 until 18
How old were
or
you
19.
then when you moved?
I was 17 and a half when I moved around.
Okay.
And I started here in Nauset. And it was really shocking in the between because it was like a cultural shock.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And more than cultural shock, it was like more like, like upbringing as well and how you live your daily life. That was totally opposite as compared to here.
Opposite.
110% opposite.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it took us like 1 year and a half year to settle down and to know. I still remember I moved here in Sweden in June.
Okay.
And in June we were wearing jacket.
Oh yeah, for you that's very very cold.
Yeah, because
I can imagine.
in Pakistan we have like all 4 seasons, like winter as well, summer as well. But where we live mostly, that was like summer area. And even if like the winter there they have is like your summer, Swedish summer. Is their winter.
So there's no snow.
No, there is snow. I have seen snow in Pakistan.
You have snow in Pakistan.
Yeah, we have K2 as well in Pakistan. What are you
So,
talking about?
yeah, we talked about that. Me and Rahim talked about.
Yeah.
We thought K2 was in Tanzania, the Mount
No,
Kilimanjaro.
no.
Which mountain is K2?
K2 is in Pakistan. It's on Himalayan mountain, Himalayan range.
Okay,
On the border of Nepal, Pakistan, and India. On those are the ranges.
so it's pretty close to Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Which is K1.
Yeah, K1. K1 is it's on the same mountain range.
So they're not far away from each other.
No, so K1 is in Pakistan. K1 is in Nepal. K2 is in Pakistan.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we have like minus 45 even. But upper side on the north side.
Okay.
And downside it's nothing on the Arabian Sea side. So I lived in like Karachi, which is like second most densely populated area in the world.
Shit.
Yeah, so from moving from there to here, it was a shocking for us. Because you go there at like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., you will find everything, whichever you want. You want to buy a car, you can find it at 4 a.m. as well.
4 a.m. is in the morning, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You
We don't
want-
use those terms here. So.
Yeah. And if you want to, just go and have a breakfast early in the morning, you will get it. If you want to eat something like a proper dinner, you will get it. So coming here where you can't even find, because we were living in Aarhus and Khansa,
Yeah.
you can't even find like a straight all milk won't be selling milk after like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And that's where we start our day in Karachi. Like we have to start going out. That's where we start our life. At night life starts around 10 or 11
Okay.
until 3 to 4. So that was the most shocking part for me.
But you were 17 when you came here. How
Yeah.
was you went to school in Pakistan?
Yeah,
And how was that?
it was good. I didn't have a lot of problem in I didn't have a lot of problem in my studies, rather than like my vocabulary and English, because accent changes a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only main issue which we faced a lot, other than Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were the more, and other than that, there was no, because first when we came, they directly told us like maybe you will lose 1 year or 2 years, but you will get directly to the IB International Baccalaureate
Yeah.
for
you
English, so you don't have to learn Swedish. So obviously it was my education was on the mark, and they were okay with it.
Yeah, we had IB here as well in my school that I went to.
Yeah,
There's a lot of students that come from different countries.
it do. I think it's better as well, but IB is really difficult, and it's like it's saturated. So they should be unsaturate themselves, and like if they're unsaturated, they should make themselves lower barriers for the others to come in as well and to pass as well. The barriers are so much high, even to pass. Yeah,
Yeah, and it was also groupings when it comes to people from IB. They didn't hang with the people, the Swedish
that's
kids.
true. That was one of my main drawback of joining IB, because I don't have it limited my access to the Swedish community, Swedish culture, and everything. Because you do know that in Sweden, people do only make friends when they are like in high schools, not even high school, when they are in like kindergarten and schools. So they have the people. If you normally, if you go to a Swedish person and say who's your friend, he will name a person who he knows from like grade 6 or 7. or in gymnasium?
That wasn't the case when I went to gymnasium.
Yeah.
That's high school.
Yeah.
Gymnasium is probably gympa. High school. Så, gymnasiet för tittarna. I don't know, when I started high school, it was I don't know, we found new friends easily.
Yeah.
And the old friends, I had my best friend that we went together in elementary school. He went to the same school, but our relationship kind of, I won't say diminished, but
not on that level.
Yeah, because you start hanging around with people every day, new people.
True. Maybe
it was the case in Kristianstad. And also, IB is very special. I mean, we used to see people from IB. Well, actually, my first girlfriend was from IB. But we used to see them kind of as weird.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think also going to IB while moving into the student was the bad decision. I think so.
But what would you done differently if you think about it? You're 17, almost 18 years old.
Yeah.
You're moving to a new country, a new culture, a new way of living.
Yeah.
And then to be thrown into a Swedish school.
And taking education in English.
At the same time. But you had Swedish, didn't you?
No. That's the only thing. That's why I'm saying like I did my blunder mistake to do it. Do the IB.
But didn't you learn Swedish in IB?
No.
But they had it here in Malmo.
We have it, but once a week. It's not.
Yeah, it was once a week then as well.
Only Rahim knows Swedish because he afterwards studied in Sweden in university. That's how. Whereas I moved out in 2012 from Sweden to Pakistan back, and I came back in 2016. So I was there for 3.5 years around.
But why did you guys leave Pakistan?
Why did we leave Pakistan? A lot of reasons. Few reasons which I can tell are better life, better quality of life, and also in Pakistan there was a problem. There was a problem between security concern was a lot at that time.
A lot of conflicts with India.
Not with India, inside it.
Within the
country because of Afghanistan and Taliban. So there were a lot of bomb lots and all that going on.
Okay.
It was not a lot, and people who have money, people were after them to get kidnaps and ransom and all that. So we don't want to, any kind of this to come to our family.
Which class do you come from? Like a middle class, higher class?
Upper middle, you can say.
Upper middle class. Yeah. Okay, so you were in a risk position.
Not really. But indirectly, yes, because my father work was mostly related to media. We make printing ink in Pakistan.
You make what?
Printing ink in Pakistan. Inks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the black gold. That's the real black gold, not coffee.
Yeah. So we didn't have any issues because we're working in media, so everyone was okay with it. But there were a lot of people who were working around us. They were having a lot of problems. Even our neighbors were having problems. They were getting calls for ransom and all that.
Shit.
And we were getting, I don't know about that one, but obviously it's our parents' duty to secure us, and that was the best option they could find at that time. And we came in Sweden by a legal channel, not by like asylum or anything. Because there was not any war going on in Pakistan, and not a Pakistani eligible for to get a permit here.
Yeah, asylum.
No. So we applied like proper channel. We invested in Sweden a big amount, hectic amount. Before we came here, we gave guarantees about the money, like we have enough money to support. And I think from the first day we got 1 year visa. Even my father got 1 year visa on first day.
And the rest of the family as well.
As well, within 1 year.
But what was the demand to be able to extend or change the visa to an asylum?
No, we didn't have asylum.
You didn't get it?
I didn't have asylum. I didn't apply for asylum. I applied for a business visa from the first day. My father applied for the business visa. We applied from Chamber of Commerce and all that. So there was a special Swedish board for investing in Sweden. They were coming to Pakistan. We had a contract with them. So it's like between two governments,
Okay, yeah.
So they investment and MOUs and all that. So we came from a proper channel, like from Invest in Sweden channel.
Då var man äntligen snygg i håret för en gångs skull. Vi har en liten tävling. Gå in på länken här uppe, YouTube-länken. Och det enda ni ska göra är trycka på prenumerera-knappen. Då är ni med och tävlar. Lämna gärna en kommentar och dela videon. Får det egot att växa lite och kan bjuda hit lite fler gäster. Vi kommer utse en vinnare den 24 december till jul som kommer få en av de här tavlorna. Och de är gjorda av ingen mindre än vår egna Rahim som var här på förra podden. Så prenumerera, gilla, dela, kommentera, gör hela köret. Hade uppskattats, eller gör en av grejerna åtminstone. Ja, det var det.